Welcome. We're going to practice divesting of the physical through connecting to a righteous woman. And since today is the 23rd of Sivan, and it's a special time since this is the day in history when Ahasuerus gave permission to defend ourselves against Haman and the people that hated us and wanted to destroy us. So we're going to, the reason why we're doing this is of connecting to Esther or any other righteous person. It could be anybody. It could be the Rebbe. It could be David HaMelech. It could be anybody that you feel connected to. The point is in order to help focus our awareness in the visual sense, or also we can tilt your head up because we talked about Kabbalistically exiting consciousness into the spiritual realm goes through the keter of the head, which is the fontanelle over here. You can also engage sense of touch or any of the other senses. And even the scent. You could even imagine what the scent of Gan Eden is. So this is Visual Practice 3 from Rav Dov Berkinson. Invite all of yourself into this space here and now. Find a comfortable position, preferably with your eyes closed. Take a moment to let go of all the noise, chaos, and movement. Simply be. To aid visualization, it's beneficial to gently close your eyes, shutting out the external world to move more inward to your inner field of vision. It also helps to engage the breath and conscious breathing in and breathing out. Noticing any tightness or heaviness. Feeling your feet grounded or your body grounded if you're lying down. Noticing the connection between your body and whatever surface is supporting it. You may notice sounds. I can hear a fan. You may notice sensations, maybe feeling warm if it's warm around you. Or you may notice that you're hungry. Or maybe there's an ache or a pain, or a sense of being tired. And we'll return to the breath. And every time you notice a sensation or a sound, notice it for a few moments and then come back to the breath. And if your mind wanders, just recognize it and come back to the breath as an anchor. Sense everything without manipulating it. Accept what is there and relax from the urge to act. This is the body just doing what it does to keep us here in this world. It's our nervous systems, perhaps being vigilant. We can respond to that with encouragement that we are in a safe space, at least for this moment. With a deep exhalation, focus on the breath leaving your body naturally and effortlessly. Noticing that exhalation. Inhalation is the body's instinctive response to exhalation, effortlessly being drawn into the lungs from the power of the pressure created by exhaling. So let's just do that for a minute or so, noticing the inhalation that comes after the exhalation. Inhaling that new moment in creation. Exhaling, letting it go. Returning that moment of life to the Creator. Noticing gratitude when we inhale, that we're bringing in a moment of life. And letting go. And deferring to the Creator. Handing our lives back to the Creator. From a seated or standing position, bring your awareness to your toes. Guide your awareness up your body. This is a body scan from the toes to the feet, the ankles, shins, calves. Noticing the breath as we're doing this. Knees, thighs, buttocks, pelvis, the gut area. And if you're noticing any kind of tightness, go back to the breath, breathing in that new moment and breathing out and letting go. It's not unusual to have tightness in the gut. Arms, hands, chest, feeling that chest going in and going out. You may want to put your hand on your chest and going up to the neck, the throat. You may notice tightness in the shoulders or the back. Just noticing, letting it go. Coming back to the breath if you can't let it go. That's also okay. Coming up to the mouth, the nose, the eyes. Engaging the breath in, out. Coming to the forehead, all the way to the crown of the head, to the fontanelle. And let's just stay right there for now. Breathing in, breathing out. If there's a moment of distraction, a thought, a sensation, a sound, just coming back to the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Coming back to focus on the forehead and the fontanelle, that soft spot in babies' heads. You can actually put your hand on there, kind of feel that. And rest your full presence of mind just above your head. So now we're going above the head, and you can actually visualize yourself hovering above your head and looking down on your head through your mind's eye, using the breath as an anchor, particularly when there are distractions of various sorts. Coming back to the forehead and the top of the head and looking down from outside the head. Expand out and up until you can observe your body from above. Traveling upwards, moving above the roof until you are able to see the building below. Rising above this, above your city, it's like a satellite photo. Then your country. Rise above the globe of the earth into outer space. As you travel further into the infinite cosmos, every time you reach a sky cap or sense that you have reached an insurmountable border, try pushing through it. So let's try that. We're in outer space, looking down on the globe, where the space station is. We want to rise above that. If you reach a sky cap, try pushing through it to go higher. And when you have reached a new plateau, ascend again, rising higher and higher, becoming lighter and lighter. The higher you climb, the more brilliant and filled with light reality becomes. Every time a new ceiling sky cap is passed through, a new reality is revealed, then it is even more brilliant and brighter than before. Finally, you pass through another gap in the sky cap, and the most brilliant light you have ever experienced comes gushing forth. In this sparkling new reality, you begin to make out the outlines of beings of beautiful light, radiating holiness and purity. You are now in the realm of Gan Eden, the world of souls. Some souls you may recognize. So we are looking for the soul of Esther Hamalka, because this is her time. She is Malchut. She is royalty. And she had the courage, and she has the courage and complete nullification to tell the king that we need to defend ourselves. And let's look for Malka, for Esther Hamalka. Sense if she's there with us, or if we're still looking for her. Her courage, her ability to communicate and show strength to the king who is undecided. And we're standing there. We're here with Malka, and we're entreating the King HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to defeat Amalek, not in our merit, but in the merit of Esther, and in the merit of all the Jewish women, and the other tzaddikim, Mordechai, and all the other tzaddikim that are here in the Garden of Souls. We're entreating HaKadosh Baruch Hu to have compassion on his children and give us the tools to fight Amalek, the Amalek that is inside us, that is distracted, that is cool and fearful, and the Amalek outside, which is so clearly intending to destroy us. And we're asking Hashem, give us the power to join with you, Hashem, and with the tzaddikim and Esther and Mordechai to defeat these enemies. And we join with the holy soldiers, the pilots, and the soldiers who are putting their lives on the line, and those that gave their lives most recently since October 7th, and in previous generations. Please, Eibishter, help us conquer the hate that has become so apparent and so strong, and overcome this threat to our existence. This is the time in history when we overcame that, and this is the time when we need to do this again. You are embraced by an overwhelming feeling of joy, holiness, and purity. We're surrounded by these holy souls. Those who are in the realm of souls, and those who are putting their lives on the line with complete Mesirut Nefesh to protect our safety here in Eretz Yisrael, in the air, all around this vicinity, in this area of the world, and those in other parts of the world who are defending our existence with Kiddush Hashem. From the small to the large, from those who are still in a body to those who are already in the world of souls. Everything in your personal life comes into crystal clear focus. There are no longer any illusions, uncertainties, or doubts as to what is your divine purpose in being created. So let's stay with that. What is my personal divine purpose in this war against Amalek? What do I need to do? And it's entirely appropriate to make a resolution that is a small resolution, maybe cooking a meal, or maybe greeting someone with a smile, or saying another chapter of Psalms, or joining another class. I'll say that again. There are no longer any illusions, uncertainties, or doubts as to what is your divine purpose. You are a soul enclosed in a body and are in this world for a mission and purpose that only you can accomplish. In this spirit of elation and clear-mindedness, make a clear resolution while you're still up here and connected to these souls and this light. In the spirit of elation and clear-mindedness, when you're ready, feel your feet on the ground. Feel your body supported by the chair or the bed or the floor. And when you're ready, open your eyes gently. Thank you for joining me.